guys, so we made it to Rise Auto. I had to rush over here from work. I was supposed to leave by 2, be here by like 3ish. It's like 4:30, and thank God Albert, the owner of Rise Auto, is down to stay late because I had to leave work at like 3:30ish around that, and there's a ton of traffic coming over here. It took me about an hour, but we're here at Rise Auto. If you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, you remember that Zach, my buddy with the WRX, he got his fenders rolled here a long time ago. It's probably like 2-3 years ago. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys will remember. If not, we're here right now. We're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Albert himself. Hey, do you think that these are easier to roll than, let's say, like the newer STI? Or it's like about the same?
They both have like their own pros and cons. They're pretty actually similar to the VH chassis STIs in like design with the rear arch. The rears roll nicer on the 10 than the STI.
Really?
And then the fronts, I would say they're like the same. Like the fronts, they both have like, instead of being like an L-shaped, they're like U-shaped, so they don't pinch.
Yeah.
You kind of just like press on it and bump them out. That's the same thing with the U STIs. But the rears on the Evo it's a nicer platform to work on this generation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's like the worst car that you hate rolling? Is there anyone that like you're like, I'd stay away from that?
I mean, I don't stay away from it, but Lexus.
Oh, really?
LS, GSs, and SCs. Just because, same thing, they have holes in the arches.
Oh.
So wherever you have like a hole or a break in the fender, you're gonna see it on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I can't really, you can't do too much to avoid it. It's just the way
the design.
the vehicle's made. So, I mean, I don't try to avoid them. I have my own way to do them. But they're definitely like the sketchiest. Yeah, anything aluminum too. Put a little rush on it so your paint doesn't cool off. You know.
So that's literally it, huh?
Yeah, that's a rear Evo.
Yeah.
It's probably, the 10 is the best rolling Evo.
Yeah.
Like by far. 8s and 9s are like really sharp, really square.
Right.
You get like this nasty bulge like in the back, and then like the rest is like chill.
Yeah.
Evo, you kind of like get a little pressure, like a push out, but structurally it holds a lot better.
Just a quick comparison, guys. Look, this is the side that's rolled. You can see where it's pulled out versus how flat it is.
And like it still doesn't fit. Like after like police have strapped like 3 different rollers on it, then they'll bring it.
Oh my. No. I think it's you. Yeah.
Let me trim out the inside and get the wheel off, and then I'll get some light here. I'll start now. Yeah. So first thing you're gonna do is trim this. Trim just along the edge of the arc. And we go. Alright, so the main difference with the Evo 10 fenders in the front is that they're aluminum. Ideally, you want to be working on steel. Steel can take the most abuse. It can take, you know, the most movement. You know, if you ever seen a fender roll, you know, there's a lot of movement throughout the arch. But the Evo 10, the thing about the Evo 10 is it has a more of a round lip. It doesn't have a sharp edge like you would find on, you know, some other Japanese vehicles. Like, for example, this is a 350Z fender. Really sharp, defined edge that you can see a crease. Subarus as well have that edge. So with the Evo, you'll always go for just a press. You're never gonna try to go for a pinch, because if you try to pinch, especially on aluminum, you're gonna end up cracking the fender. So I'll show you guys how to roll it. Now, some IS300 a long time ago had like all Bondo on 1/4.
Oh.
And I was rolling it, and like it cracked off like in a chunk, and it was like this thick. And I handed it to him. I was like, I don't know what you want me to do. He got on the phone with the used car lot that sold it to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, we're getting the finish roll, and I'm holding a piece of my car. He just packed it up and dipped. I was like, all right.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it will cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear.
So if you go check out like after no pressure on this side now, so you can see this side compared to the other side, and that'd be a good like comparison shot.
Oh yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, you expect the pinch and everything.
Yeah.
You don't get any of that, but you get so much room.
Yeah.
It's like what? I guess when it comes to aluminum, it's like, if you think of like an aluminum can, you know, because when you're rolling the fender, it's constantly like flexing in and out, you know? Mm-hmm. And like the cap of an aluminum can, you're like going back and forth, you know?
Right.
Back and forth, and like the more times you pass, the more heat that's built up.
Right.
And sooner or later, it's gonna tear.
Mm-hmm.
Same concept with the fender, an aluminum fender. So like, less is more. If you can get to your end point faster, that's a key. Versus like you constantly manipulating, heating, you know, keep going. Eventually, you're gonna end up cracking that aluminum. So you want to work quick and like smart.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and it kind of, if you do less movements, I imagine it keeps it stronger, right?
Yeah.
Like keeps the strength.
Yeah, exactly. Like the more like some people would sit there and just on it, and then they'll crack right down the middle, and then like sucks in.
Oh.
You throw that wheel on here, you're gonna see how like good it fits.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what? And then all it needs is like a lip.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you get that one that like steps out. It's a little splittery.
Mm-hmm.
Color match white.
Yeah.
Oh, done.
Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful.
I got like invited like to like white line.
Albert, all-wheel drive fitted, aka Rise Auto, killed it. If you guys want to get your fenders rolled, Instagram plug right now.
Rizado. Very simple.
Yep. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate you staying late. Alright guys, it's now a brand new day. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have to give a huge shout out again to Rise Auto. Albert killed it on the fender rolling. Super awesome guy. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but he's been rolling fenders since 2008. Back then there wasn't really that many people doing it, and he was like one of the OG pioneers, at least out in this area, who was doing it by buying his own, I forgot the name of the tool, or the brand who makes it. I don't remember. Like fender rollers are super cheap now, but back then they're like $300 when minimum wage was like $6 here. In case you guys are wondering too, I do have new wheels that are going on the car very soon. I just gotta go get them from ASUS, and then I'm gonna have to get tires from them because the tires that are on them right now are super bald. They're like shredded. If you guys are excited to see the new wheel setup, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. There's way more videos coming. Hopefully my turbo should be in the next like week or two, so I can reveal that setup and go over it with you guys and show you what's going on. Obviously everyone's moving all the stuff into the new shop very soon too, so within the next month you guys are going to see the shop get all set up. You guys saw the previous renovations at Asus, and everybody was working on with painting the shop and getting it ready for the new lifts. Obviously some cars are going to move over, and it's going to be pretty exciting. That's where we're going to be putting the car together, and obviously tuning it at 5150s, or using 5150s dyno. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.
Oh,